Hello, hello. How we doing? Hey, Skirk, how you doing? Thank you for the 30 bits. Hope you're well. Figure we got some more funky weapons to use today. I want to use the multi-tap, the frequency. Throw some more in there, of course. Hey, Thumb, how you doing? Oh, hi. I want to try all of the Jacob snipers, but in like one go. Well, overall, how am I? I'm alright, thank you. Very achy and tired. Very busy day at work. I'm just kind of going through the list of weapons. Oh, companion. Need to fuck around with that. What's the character people use companion on? With the 500 LA Kryptonite. I mean, I don't see it being good. It's got a base dot of 50, which is a quarter of what the Hellfire does. Like, oh yeah, great. Guaranteed dot and crit, but like... it's inaccurate as fuck. What are obscure weapons? Weapons that people don't really think about. This game has got like 240 something legendary weapons. Some just go under the radar. So like yesterday we used like Blind Sage, Creeping Corruption, Serial Killer, Staros Burn. Web Slinger. God, we fucking around with Web Slinger and how cursed that weapon is. I think Thunderbolt Fist was mentioned yesterday, yeah. Threw the boomer around. Tsunami! Oh, yeah, and Sleeping Giant as well. I was gonna use Sleeping Giant today. Just kind of scrolling up the list. So basically this YouTube series. Simpsons did it, Simpsons did it. Do I have a cryo mode save file? You're a run. Hey Scooter, how you doing? Hello, hello. A site. Not ASC. Does this have a how you doing, Rapid Fire? No, you don't have it.
A covert operative returning home, retired from corporate hits, huh? I won't ask questions. A mech soldier.
Max's rap album every time you try to pick a character. There's been no like mention of Marcus at all in the game. We don't know if he's even like the narrator. Right, this one does, but it's not really set up for guns. No Marcus would be tragic. Obscurity we're doing next. I was just figuring out what to start with. I want to do companion today, but I was also considering setting up a cryomos save. So I'm just kind of reading through the superior cryopower build on the build docs, but I'm noticing a few. So it recommends the Rocketeer class mod with Tour Cross Promotion. It doesn't spec into Thin Red Line, but it says to use the U-Route Anoint. Ah, because it's a Deathless. Good old Deathless. So it uses Rocketeer. It should be an easy fix. now I just need to remember how to duplicate saves in this game. I literally think it's just like copy paste. Ah, let's create one. I hope we get something similar to Splatter in form. In terms of like the character skin. Yeah, Splatter's really cool. I like Splatter a lot. Especially on Flak. I think it was Flak. Yeah, I use Splatter on a lot. I went through a period where I was just putting Splatter on like everything. I need Splatter again. Is it DLC 4? I think it's. I think it was the DLC 4 skin. I don't say DLC 4 skin. That's not. Is Mo still super busted? Thinking about coming back and play through all the DLCs. I'm picking between her and Zane. So all the characters are really, really busted, Vazek. Like, you can just commit, you know, mass genocide with all of the characters. With a variety of builds. Now, in terms of, like, clear rate, overall, you're looking at Zane's the best, followed by Flak, and then followed by Amara and Mo's close together, but, like, they all have their strengths and weaknesses. Any DLC 4 boss? Cool. So, the artifact will be Deathless, Atom Bomb, I'll do radiation damage just for general. Mo's does have hammer downs, and hammer downs are great fun. Right, what guns are we using today? Insider. That will be one. Trying to offer some good splash weapons. Miscreant. I don't use Miscreant enough. Well, let's take this build for a spin using the Miscreant. So we want Urad. It's going to be Cryo. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Zane would be the fastest technically. Yeah. It feels weird if you're gonna do like, oh, let's return to Borderlands 3, play through it, and then pick the character that will get it over with the quickest. Like, that's a bit bizarre. But of course, you know. That is all you. Rocketeers, I don't need to change. I'll throw in the atom bomb. What shield does this recommend? Nuclear shield to help maintain stacks of harmonious havoc. Well, I mean, we can sacrifice a little bit of havoc for the sake of super soldier, I think. And we're URAD, so we can get a radiation a cryo hex as well. Hey Leo, how you doing? Hi. Still sad your boy the pea shooter never got anointed. Don't want to play the main campaign again. That through, you want to get the campaign done as fast as possible, and then just play whoever through the DLC content, unless that's the wrong way to do it. I mean, if you're not bothered about playing in Endgame, what you can do is you can do a level 13 story skip. They might... Sorry, I'm going back to the menu a lot here. Depending on what content you have... If this scrolling thing was not shit... Max level, character, and campaign complete level 72 is a official feature in Borderlands 3. So you could just select that. This fucking UI. On PC, yeah. You can download a save file. Why'd everything unequip? This isn't even worth it. Alright, let's go blow shit up. Yeah, if you really just don't want to do the story again, there are options. But yeah, you've also got, if you are starting from scratch, you've also got the level 13 skip, and that allows you to do the DLC content. You can choose any of them. It just puts you in Sanctuary, and all the DLCs become available. How you doing, Paradox? Thank you for the 35 months, much appreciated. Coming on 3 years quite soon, aren't we? Hell yeah, 1 month away. We are nearly there. Not yet safe from the cartels. I should probably respec. Yeah, so the level 72 start doesn't, like... You might be able to open Lilith's chest, which will give you some legendaries, but you probably won't have any loot. So you have to go from scratch. Play on Mayhem 0. It comes opened, that's a shame. You start with enough Iridium for 1 legendary out of Gungan. Yeah, golden keys as well are a thing. It's also worth noting you've got the events, so like on the main menu you can activate one of 3 events. The Bloody Harvest and the Cartel ones actually add content with like a boss and stuff. They're really good, especially Cartels. Oh yeah, there's a bajillion of like really powerful weapons when you get them. The sandbox has changed a lot. You typically spend more time reloading this thing. I do have max size on Artifact, I do. It's one of those guns you spend more time reloading. Very satisfying though. I think it's more the build to play. And Shrieking Devil yet? Not like today and yesterday. I did use it semi-recently. If you want like a goal to go for, Vazek, I'd recommend trying to get a character who can do true Maliwan takedown and scaled Guardian takedown. So scaled is just like you go in, you click start and you go. True, there's like a little button next to the start of the activity, which you can press and it makes it 4-player difficulty. For the fireworks show of Mo's. Oh, Zane does it better now. If you want fireworks, Zane has that covered. Who that might that be? Who? Okay, so welcome to Borderlands 3. We have an endgame that's more than just like one enemy at a time. It's pretty great. I mean, I can spoil it. Or you can do it yourself. Maliwan takedown's pretty fucking awesome. No, I said if you want a goal for whatever character you choose, like an end goal for that character to be built up, the activities, the takedowns, Maliwan takedown and Guardian takedown are good, like, points. I wasn't talking about a people, I was talking about an activity to play. That's more than shooting Billy, the side mission boss who can't fight back, like you would do in Borderlands 2. How's that puddle still there? we'll have to go running all the way back here. God damn it.
Only way you're getting through that gate is typing down the right password.
Hungry bear!
Yeah, prom critical. In terms of just like pistol, I'd say it stays winning, but like Harold exists. But like this, in terms of feel, this is peak shit right here. I mean, Harold is just another level of dumb. Yellow cake. I'll take it. Might be some fun.
Fountain piece. You will bring it to the fountain.
Is that Crow? That is Crow. Bye. All the yellow? Are you talking legendaries or rad explosions? It could be either, it could be both. So like impact on this works. The problem is like why would you use impact on this when Herald literally exists? Yeah, 20,000 damage less a shot, and the Herald's 7 projectiles instead of 3. Yeah. It's just a always use sticky on this gun. On this gun. So the unique effect of the prompt critical is sticky shots will do half of the explosion immediately and half of the explosion later. That's still like half damage, but you do 50% more fire rate, and the more stickies there are on enemy, the bigger the radius. Still think it's hard to argue for, like, using it over a Herald, but something about it is just more fun. Doesn't really do much in the way of damage. No, it doesn't. Those probably will. No jump scare? Alright, what's my bossing weapon here? I think it's just Herald. Oh yeah, Masha. You know, in its 4 shots, if you're able to max out that fire rate, that's not terrible. Tragically though, after 4 shots, you're reloading. That's like a perfectly rolled Masher though.
A quick shout out to Claptrap.
Once upon a time, these were less than slot.
All right, Claptrap. Just watch this, homie.
They should be 30% better. It's a shame, that's a fun gun to use. Right, so thing I didn't get onto yesterday, SF Force on
A mech soldier. A robotic
Placid. On Flak. Which I already have lined up. Now, I am using an old god, so we can fix that. Anything else? That's all fine. Hey Plasmin, how you doing? Good to see you. We want double absorb with this? Probably. We can get power charge apparently.
robotic a robot.
Just farming for Mo's, nice. What you farming for? Item wise. Now that is a Stark. That's only ×1. Flat could probably get away with ×2. Trying to get all elements and decent rolls. Plague Bearers? Plague Bearer is very cozy to farm because it's got, I don't know if it's fixed rolls, but it's very limited. But it might genuinely be fixed.
Let's hunt.
So you don't have to worry about that. Like, literally just elements with Plague Bearer. Small variants, yeah, so it won't be something you have to worry about.
Yes, with a bloodletting. The hunt sings. Whence?
Tenderizer is cheating. damage ramp up. What annoyance do I have on these kill stack? This is cheating. A sniper's still meh. Never were. So, one thing you're probably going to want to beeline, it's very quick. You'll be able to get this pretty decently playing at max level. And that is if you put your Guardian rank points into the Enforcer tree, you can get overkill. Excess damage per kill is added to your next shot. It goes up to like ×7 the base damage of your weapon. And this just allows you to chain sniper hits from like kill to kill. But even without it, there are some really good Jacob sniper rifles in this game. Especially in the DLCs. You'll be doing your vault card now, because you'll have these. Get these active. In the first one, you have the Bird of Prey. Some kind of credit from what I remember. And I think that might have just been, you know, general game knowledge within the community, because no, snipers are good. The highest DPS weapon in the game is a sniper rifle, but it's a bit of an insult to call it a sniper rifle because this is more like a shotgun. Heavy weapon. It's just a heavy weapon. It's not a sniper at all. It uses sniper ammo and sniper stats, but it is not a sniper rifle. It is a can of fuck you damage.
Run, you weaklings!
Well, let's try the ×2 variant. Oh, bye. 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 Sandhawks is your next farm. Good luck. I do plan on doing some sniping today. I don't know if I'll probably go Amara.
Another falls silent. Death, do you see me?
Blues purple wise, legendaries of. Oh yeah, well I mean, purple Jacob snipers. Like Jacob snipers will do well. In terms of Maliwan, you've got good DPS, but they'll drain your ammo. Hyperion, I do like more than most, but you need to use them as like a DMR, as kind of like a spam cannon. For Hyperion. If you want that traditional sniping feel, it's definitely you're definitely looking at Jacobs. And they are good. But not in post-game, endgame though. But that's sort of virtue of purple weapons falling off as a whole, not specifically snipers. Like, so what happened between launch and now is the game power crept to like high hell and beyond. Enemy damage and player damage just kind of skyrocketed with the Mayhem mode, and most legendaries got buffed for this Mayhem mode in mind, which means if you pick them up at Mayhem 0 or in playthrough, they are just batshit overpowered. Like, if you get a Butcher in playthrough, which is very easy to get, it will carry you for the entire playthrough. Like 30 levels. the power difference. Oops, the power difference between legendaries and non-uniques is huge. Like, non-uniques are fine in playthrough and are fine at Mayhem 0, but the moment you start putting Mayhem on, you will very quickly want to upgrade to legendaries. And there's a lot of them. There's like 240 on. Okay, I'm gonna stop with Tenderizer. Turning my build off. If I had to rank the Vultures in this game in terms of mobbing and raid bossing effectiveness, how would they rank? So I'm just going to go off of, like, clear rate here, and we have the data for this with time trials. Zane's the fastest, then it's Flak, then it's Amara, and then it's Mose. With the caveat being, if Mose is using Lucky 7, she elevates to the front with Zane. I think still a tad behind Zane, but she's up there. If she's not using Lucky 7, then she's back at the bottom near where Amara is. But the difference isn't that great. Like, played and executed perfectly, they're all within, like, 5 minutes of each other, and that's doing literally everything. That's definitely not a jump I can make. I'm trying to mantle. Looking to build up a corrosive flat build, what's the most important gear to focus on? Bounty Hunter. Absolutely Bounty Hunter. Get that first. That's what turns the build on. I just pulled out a Borderlands 4 strat there. So, the reason why it works is Interplanetary Stalker. Do I seriously need to use my controller here? I mean, it's kind of there on screen. But yeah. So, whenever we kill an enemy, we gain a stack of Interplanetary Stalker. For each stack of Stalker, we and our pet gain a bonus to all damage dealt. But then we get a stacking bonus depending on the type of enemy we kill. So if we kill a robot, we get corrosive damage. If we kill a human, we get action skill damage. If we kill a beast, we get movement speed. Now, the Bounty Hunter in the Borderlands Glory, bosses are now treated as humans, beasts, robotics with flex hunt skills. Now, you might think, that has no relevance to this, and you'd be correct, but Borderlands Spaghetti doesn't care. By simply equipping the Bounty Hunter, any kill will activate the robot bonus and the human bonus, but not the beast bonus. We don't get the movement speed. It turns it off completely. Even if you kill beasts, you will not get the movement speed, but you will get the corrosive damage. And that corrosive damage is pre-add, and I don't really personally understand on the precise meaning of that, but all I know is it goes in a different part of the formula, and it makes Flak really good with corrosive weapons. Especially when you start throwing in things like a Flesh Melter. Flesh Melter is an artifact passive, you can get it on any artifact. I'm using the wrong shield, what is wrong with me? Yeah. And then, you know, a Super Soldier, Old God, Super Soldier's easy. Mesmer, Piss, whatever you want to use. And then fun corrosive guns. Looking to get back into the game, what is the best character to gear and complete everything? So, we were just talking about this, so all characters are very close together in terms of pure power effectiveness. Zane being the fastest, Amara and Mose being the slowest. However, Zane is the most difficult to gear up and play. So, well, Zane and Flak, sort of. Whereas Moze and Amara, Moze especially, you don't really need a build, and they'll just do well. So personally, if I just wanted to beat all the content and eliminate as much RNG as possible, just play Moze and Iron Bear. You don't need gear for Iron Bear. But like, whichever character interests you the most, because they're all good. Pick a character based on personal interest, not a character based on what somebody on the internet told you to play. Because they're all really good.
Come here, girl.
Character and weapon and gear power far exceeds enemy power. And it allows you to do dumb things.
You will visit Maurice and complete a mission and not get bitten. Yes?
Yes! Right. That's cartels. More guns. Right. So we're on Flaccid. Where's it gone? There it is. So we've got those guns. The frequency. I want to muck around with that on this character. All the characters are super viable at endgame and have so many viable builds. Yeah, and trust me when I tell you that the amount of viable playstyles in this game exceeds your creativity of when it comes to making or thinking of playstyles. Like, there is more available than what you would think there is. Gargoyle. I do have a gargoyle on me. I should use it more. Nothingness. Yeah, let's do nothingness. Contained blast. Not roll cryo. Corrosive, it can. Ah, fuck it. Conference call.
A robotic.
Gargoyle. Contained blast. Nothingness. Immediate disappointment with the contain blast. Let's get some kills going. Now it's rolling, it's not terrible, it's just like... Why would I use this? Pretty low card damage. Lower than I remember. Holy speed, what the fuck?
Time to fight! There's blood everywhere. He's calling.
I don't really know why I tried to compare the nothingness to, That's pure immune. I don't know why I tried to compare the nothingness to the insider. I always do, and then I always get disappointed. I forgot how much knockback the conference call gives. That hit me. And this is power inside Megabore, yeah. I like dominance a lot. I think I'm on that one. I like dominance a lot, especially on this build in particular, but it is just less damage. The big advantage of dominance, of course, is when you're using the reflux. Which has a bit of a benchmark. Oh, let's try SF Force against some chunkier enemies.
Honor to remember. Let them hear already.
Yeah, reflux is kind of slaying. Oh, I don't have a fearmonger on here, but I don't think I have a source of terror. I don't. I should do that. Oh, I didn't get an anoint on the frequency. Oops. Oh, the frequency. It's one of those, when it's going, it's going. I'm guessing Dominance just procs on everything using Reflux, never build around it. Is there a one enemy at a time limitation? I think there might be a one enemy at a time limitation, but... yeah, so the reason why Reflux is good with Dominance... Only one enemy can be under the influence of Dominance at a time, yeah. But the reason why it's really good with Dominance is because it changes the allegiance of said enemy to your side. This messes with the chains. What happens is it makes you a target for the reflux chains. So you've got chains going elsewhere, but also to you, and then back to the enemy. So it increases your potential single target damage by being able to chain to a single enemy. So normally if you've got one enemy alone, reflux is kind of sort of reliant on the damage of the weapon, which isn't bad. But with the dominance, it means you can utilize the chaining aspect of the weapon against a single target. Hey Ivan, how you doing? Hello, hello.
It's time to fight. Go and meet death.
Knew that was gonna happen. I was trying to detonate that barrel. Oh, you lose your stacks if you go down. Good to know.
Yes, into the fray.
Okay, I'm just getting my action skill back immediately. That's so satisfying.
I hear you jingle.
Arrows! Yeah, awkward to spool up, but what a fun fucking gun. Okay, if my inventory could work, that'd be great. Do I not have a Heartbreaker in here? Is it only slow hands? Ooh, it's an oversight. Curious how Chaosin is handling.
Don't hold back.
Yeah. Pretty simple.
This is the way of things.
Weapon damage, weapon fire rate, bounty hunter. And a blank! We used that yesterday.
Sniffed it out, did you?
A calipine.
Let the hunt take you.
No cartel enemies there, so we'll quickly run through Proving Ground.
Yes.
Game knows I'm using corrosive damage, so it's just gonna spam spawn tenderizer. Now, one disadvantage of not going, okay. I mean, that works too.
It's time to fight.
That works too. So what disadvantage of not going dominance is that you can't turn specifically like Hagger further to your side and insta-kill it through its immunity phase, but yeah, no. I just do that. Okay, so true boss, right? Insta dies to gravity, yeah? Is this a optimal use case for the Sledge's shotgun? Yes. Now, okay, in terms of extracting your loot, we're working on it. Working theory. But, in terms of getting the job done, Sledge's shotgun. Minor detail. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Have I ever used the anarchy on this? I'm kind of scared too. That's not an optimal roll, is it? You kind of want to see me try it. I mean, I can just run that again and just get a Sledge's shotgun. There's a times 20 variant. I believe times 18 is better, no? Do I use commander mod to make NPCs fast? No. Not the Baron Flint treatment. He's about to. Right, so I've got 3 anarchies here. Shit, Necro. I knew I'd forget a detail. I mean, you can compare them to each other, but I want to compare them to what we've got as well. Okay, 3 anarchies. So my times 18 one was a low roll. So 37.55. Now comparing those two, 33.98 versus 37.55. 33.98 is doing more. Could have sworn there was something about the times 18 being better. I mean, that is very close, damage-wise. That's a super shotgun, good. That's not true trial. I'm wondering if so is knockback based on a function of pure pellet amount, or is it a function of how much damage you're doing to the boss's health bar? Because if it's that second one, this won't do shit. Of course we open up with fucking badasses.
I thank you for the challenge. This is my purpose. Into the fray.
I don't have a good bossing weapon here, so if this doesn't work, then I'm a little bit stuffed.
And that's gotta be worth something.
I think they have knockback resistance, because not even... Yeah, the reflux isn't doing it either. That's a pity. When in doubt, just use kick charger. That is such... I'm sorry, just seeing my character's stance, holding that gun, like... you see that coming at you on the battlefield. How do you respond? He is the original aura farmer.
Sniffed it out, did you?
Sad about... No, not back. I have an insider? No! How could I have flaccid without an insider? What is wrong with me? I don't know why you've never been able to get Kick Charger to do that. I mean, there isn't much to it. You can kind of just like unequip everything and it still does it. Slide charge. Your easiest forms of damage increase are going to be Toboggan and O.M shield. Like that together is 300 amp. 200 amp? 200 amp. 225 amp. And then just hit them in the face. 150 over 90 annoying, airborne annoying, whatever annoying. Oh, terror shit. That's what I was gonna do. Terror. Terror damage or terror ammo regen? Ammo regen for flak, you reckon? I was gonna go with 10 damage, but yeah. And then the super soldier gets... Generate terror. Does he need it? Well, yeah, it's a weird one because, like, hooray, terror, damage, and fire rate. It's V1. Flak's not short of that. And then ammo regen is just like, especially on like a Hyperion shotgun, it's like, do we really need this as well? Anyway, we have some more toys now. Like, Terra's really nice and say Zane, who doesn't... Okay, bad example. Terra's really nice and say, like... Amara. Because you don't get V1. If you're not going Revolta. If you are going Revolta, then Terra doesn't really have much room.
Listen up. Keep this place clean. No one wants your dirt. Damn.
I was gonna say Zane doesn't get much in the way of,
People.
I'll go round. Zane doesn't get much in the way of V1, but he has the highest fire rate, which gives you V1, so... So this goes up to 7 projectiles. Tragically, delayed damage. Start with the insider. Let's turn whole point back off. You're the miniature guys who are like the tankiest.
Yes, to the bloodletting!
It was still detonating? God damn it.
The cartel leader remains hidden. You will enter the mansion and locate the piece of the mountain wasn't open way.
I see red. Have fun, robbing.
Yeah, you can tell the damage is good, it's just so slow. The stickies.
Come back to me, girl.
The fountain piece. You will bring it to the fountain.
Tell you what, the ammo regen is very nice for this binary stock. SFs. Stock is still part prefix. Insider stays winning though. Best of the lot. Do I have Splash Radius in class mod? I don't. That one does. Does the little Yeety's knockback work on bosses? I don't know. But like... is that different to like Sludge's shotgun? I imagine it is because it's only 2 pellets instead of 10, so they need to be higher per, but that Sarah wasn't getting knocked back at all. With any weapon, so I don't see the Yeety doing anything different. Yeah, one-shotting Joe just kind of casually, that's impressive damage.
This is my purpose. Your weakness is known.
Oops. The Heartbreaker Elemental crit anoint setup was? No. That's not tech I personally played with. Wasn't the point of Heartbreaker literally just like many projectiles? with a good fire rate, just to trigger it, and not like damage the weapon itself. You would use a dot from another source, and then you would just use the Heartbreaker to pop it. Wasn't that the idea?
Yes, into the fray.
And then you use Heartbreaker because it's Hyperion. Yeah, like Hyperion crit and shit. Did I get a Heartbreaker? Oh, I forgot.
I stayed for the murder.
To death! Where did that come from?
What's my bossing weapon here? I mean, Kick Charger again is obviously a thought. There is always Sandhawk.
Let the hunt take you.
The secret smells like heart nectar, steaming and red. You will go and end the cartel leader's life.
Ah, no.
Maurice was cheated. Maurice never cheats. Maurice would scratch out his own listening teeth before cheating. Yes, you will return to Maurice for a reward earned fair and square.
There's an impact force value on most weapons. It's the default, so you don't notice it. But the little Edie has it set to 33,000. Loaded shotgun has it set to 10. That's a lot apparently. Yeah, loaded shotgun. It's like a thing. That weapon has increased, not back. Little Edie being 33,000 is funny. Yeah, lots of weapons do knock back, but it's notably shotguns that do it better, like Conference Call and Stagecoaches and, well, Reflux. So Slowed Shotgun being a shotgun and having it presumably set higher. I don't know what the default is it 1? Lil Yeezy being 33,000 is funny. Not necessarily like bosses. I'm sure bosses are immune to it, but like the true trial bosses specifically, because of course the first kill with the reflux, it was susceptible to knockback, but not the true version, tragically.
Where Maurice is from, there is no. We are taught that all events, past and future, are fixed, scratched into the skin of the universe by the shattering of the time, eh? The story is it not so here? Perhaps you are still inside.
They're gonna let me play Borderlands a few days earlier than release. That'd be nice. But I haven't been able to play the game yet, and I haven't really heard anything from anybody over at 2K or anything, so I'm not holding my breath. I'd like to at least get a review copy.
You will join Maurice for a mission and a reward.
A handy trick.
Right. Sniping time. Hey Joe, how you doing?
A siren warrior from part.
Have they released Vex's skill trees so you can make an OP build? We know Vex's skill trees. Do you mean Harlow? Vex, it's become a meme now. They've released so much stuff about Vex that people are like, alright, can we get other characters now? Because, like, they won't stop releasing videos and stuff about Vex. Yeah, I keep dropping shit. Why am I like this? Vex's skill tree seem relatively tame compared to Ratha's double. Yeah, well, it depends on how Ratha, you know, works. Right, so I have a Skull Masher. I have a Headsplosion. I do not have a Cocky Bastard. Let's get a Cocky Bastard. What anoints am I using on these, by the way? Headsplosion, oh, cast weapon damage. Duh. Do I have a monocle? I do now. Do I have a unseen threat? I do now. Do I have a bird of prey? I do now. Do I have a ionic disruptor? I do now. Do I have a... Is that it? Good shout on the weapon type differences. So apparently 33k is irrelevant. It gets overridden elsewhere and it's set to match the launchers, not back now, which is 42k. Shotguns have it set to 12,500. Ah. The lead is a small launcher. It's a little launcher. Alright, Borderlands 3. Weapons. Weapon type. Is there a way to search by two things at once on Loot Lemon? Annoying rather than helpful? Depends on them, but yeah. Aha. I've got it. I've got it ordered somehow. Okay, I've got them all, apart from... Do I have a wedding invitation? I do now. Technically, I could include an ARP, because that's got basically, like, no build-up. But I don't think I will. Hello, fellow goon survivor. It's tough out there, man. It's been like 2 days. How you doing, Rabbit? It's day 2 of Twitter. I mean, I haven't even noticed any Twitter posts getting blocked because, like, I just haven't had time to do anything. A siren warrior. Yeah, I think it's for like a few seconds of gore or whatever. It's just like, it's so silly. Like, why is that getting? Aha! I have all of the Jacob snipers. Where do snipers fit on the deputy sheriff gradient? Like, a lot of Jacob snipers do have a revolver center, so like that's very like much towards the sheriff part. Starmer post on which ended up being blocked. Believe it or not, most of these weapons perform about the same. Almost as if it's balanced. Fucking Christ, Skull Masher. Skull Masher's cracked. Monocle's very good. Okay, Bird of Prey, stop missing. That bird doesn't seem to be doing the damage that it should be. Maybe that's just a target thing. How is TNTina shit? Like, really, really shit. Where is the test? I mean, I do like Guts of Carnivora for sniping because there's no anointed enemies. But it's also COV. Like, Guts of Carnivora is just kind of like... my favorite. But, with how these weapons are, and like, how actually relatively closely matched they are, I don't see there really being a difference. Slaughter Star enemies are too weak, same with Necrotofeo. That's the problem with Maliwan. Maybe I should have unspec Remnant for this.
Absolute massacre.
Hey, firing snipers a classic. Yeah, it just makes them easier to use. Skullmasher does feel so nice. What's causing round explosions? ASC radiation on grenade. Bird of Prey's losing on consistency. Alright, I've got a really hot take for you, Sonic. Sniping's only fun in older games because enemy AI is less fluid. Like enemy movements, they walk a lot more robotically, and thus it's much easier to hit headshots. Versus in later games where they're a lot more fluid in their movements and a lot more human. And that is influencing the opinion that sniping is better in older games.
I'm ready for a fight. Is that the best you've got? Feels so right.
For scoping. But the super high zoom is actually kind of making it easier. Because once you've zoomed in, the head, as long as you zoom in at the right spot, the head is now taking up a much larger part of your screen. So scope sniping, you have to zoom in and out a lot. But it's not bad on the monocle, it's just that the not being able to hit fire kind of sucks. Just unplug that. You love looking deeply into your enemy's eyes with the monocle. Alright, cocky bastard. Explosion. Wedding invitation. Unseen threat. So out of those four, Skullmasher was... It's Skullmasher, I think, is just the best Jacob sniper rifle. The Disruptor, I just don't like this as a sniping weapon. Its damage... A, the projectiles are kind of awkward. B, the damage is kind of awkward because it's trying to do that undercutting of the enemy's health bar, but bonus elements refuse to do that. So you end up having to kill the other higher health bars anyway. And only undercut shields. And then the whole punching enemies for it to do more damage. Even though it's got really high base damage, it is very much not my favorite. It is my least favorite. Bird of Prey is cool, but it's a bit reliant on ye old bird. The bird is not consistent enough, nor does it do enough damage. If you're trying to one-shot a boss, though, with, I don't know, bows, Bird of Prey is probably the best one. But, though, again, it's RNG. Monocle, I'd put, like, second place. It's got the damage, but it's still not as high as Skullmasher. And you can't hit fire with it. Right, so my current loadout is favouring the Cocky Bastard a little bit. So what the Cocky Bastard does to do damage is when you get a crit, you get a 100% bonus element. Which is, of course, would go additively into the pool of bonus elements, such as Revolter. So if you're a Revolter gamer, Cocky Bastard's a bit worse. But if you're like using a Wish or a Super Soldier, then the Cocky Bastard is a bit better. But still, 64,000 base damage, and on crit you get a 100% bonus element. That's still putting it in the lower. In the lower damage. And like the Monaco, it is very reliant on crits. Without crits, your damage is a bit poor.
Weak. It's on now. Making headlines.
Does the wedding invite debuff matter at all? I don't think it's the single target, but it should. In terms of general mobbing, I do really like the head explosion because of the 3 ricochets rather than the 1. Got a bit less damage, but as you're shooting enemies, it's softening other enemies up. It's struggling the most on damage, though. No! I couldn't get the hit. I was trying to think, which one's the best for second wins here? Also, it's got a 1x1 reload, which isn't nice. that you can't like farm out of.
Say goodbye. Well, a trance, a dance, a massacre.
Yeah, that is certainly the lowest damage, I think. I did take the Wonderland, the Wedding Invitation. Well, yeah, I'm not sure if it... Yeah, 4 seconds, very short. Alright.
Feels so good. Take my trick, Gary. I hope you're warmed up. Come on, more!
What's my most unique build? Define unique. The answer's Punch Bot.
Ready to unleash this power.
Does this have better ricochets than Headsplosion? No, Remnant! Fortunately, the damage is pretty poor. Yeah, that was like 4 shots. Something blew up. I'm not sure what I like more, Headsplosion or Wedding Invitation.
I am terrific. Against the rock. I hope for your sake you're as strong as me.
Onto the Unseen Threat. Pretty decent base damage. And then again, like the Headsplosion, it's got 3 ricochets. But more importantly, the 3 ricochets can hit the starting target. What about the crossbow? No. You know, Stalking Guts are Carnivore, you left so bad, basically crashes trying to load this map. Ooh, oh no, that's not good. Yeah, for being an interior, it's not very well optimized, this map.
Fully energized. Jump these idiots!
Maybe the projectile speed bonus helps on Amara. Now, while I didn't use it for very long, I did use it last week. No. You tried. Where did I just jump from? Oh, there's a chest there. Where? Over here? What do you mean a different one? What's wrong with the crossbow? Okay, so like... Where's a good thing that I can... Okay, right here, perfect. This fridge is an enemy. Okay, it's the cool ice. It's the crit spot. You see those? You see those? That's the crit spot, alright? So I'm still like here. That's pretty... I would say pretty modest range for a crossbow, okay? Like, as a one-shot reload sniper rifle, I'd say this is quite close. I'll aim here, and the crossbow bolt will find some way to land vertically inside that barrel. It's got no accuracy. They just go places. You have to be like this. When you're getting shot and knocked back to the... It's terrible. Sounds like a skill issue. I have 31% accuracy, 38... I have over 100% accuracy on this character, stat-wise. And the crossbows still find a way to just go in the wrong direction. Anyway, I need to go back to the start with this weapon because I didn't use it enough. Like, yeah, sure, if you're cycling overkill with it, it can do damage that is capable of one-shotting most mobs. But it's so awkward to use to do that, just use a skull masher. Just use a narp, honestly. Can't move. Sir, put your launcher away. It's very annoying. Well, that's a good case for an unseen threat. There's many guns in this game. It's there's so many.
Showdown! You win peace. I'm unstoppable.
Yeah, the projectiles on this is making it really good. Doing enough damage to two-tap a lot of these guys.
Ready to unleash this power.
Not nice.
I was hoping there would be more.
They all just missed. You're just kind of ready for the fighting? No, that won't be. It will be very, very, very civil, right? The thing is, though, a little bit of a spoiler here, is there are so many guns in this game, and very good ones as well. Up in the 30s or 40s, I have really good weapons that some people will consider the best gun in the game. So when they see I rate, like, Redistributor 50, Recursion 48, Soul Render 37, like, I think people are gonna throw hands. Also, I need to move Prom Critical up, I've got it at 42. Claire's at 35. Like, there's just so many amazing guns. Saw by your goat at a solid 64. Yes. If we just kind of like... Yeah, no, there isn't a... Yes, it's at 64. It's not even at 164, mate. No! Creeping Death number 1. Hilariously, it is the first gun I talk about. It is number 1 in some regard. God, Creeping Death sucks so much. What the hell is sacked? What mission is this?
What'd you get into last night?
Creeping Death never beating the allegations. It's waiting for its post 2.0 super buff. Trust me. Okay, right. No, okay. Creeping Death, right? This is a weapon in... See this? Plus 203% weapon damage? It got one! And not only that, it got 2! Hotfix, 10th of December 2019. Damage increased by 200%. Hotfix, 4th of the 1st 21. 208% reload explosion damage. It got hit with the overall TD or nerf, so they had to rebuff up the reload explosion damage. And not only did it get one for 2.0, it got one before Mayhem 4. It got one in the first month of the game. And it still sucks. So much. Hilariously though, reload explosion damage is not what the Creeping Death is about, So this buff basically makes the... So in my brief time using the Creeping Death, do I have one? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
Oh, you mighty crushing.
I'm not sure if I use one on Yeet Banger. It's still there, fantastic.
A siren warrior from Partali. A covert.
So, in the last few weeks, I have used every single legendary in this game. Every single one of them. There is only one weapon. There is only one weapon that I had to retreat. Only one gun in this game was incapable of killing the enemies I had it fight. Only one weapon was incapable. And it was this piece of shit. Now, I didn't use Revolta for a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons could do better versus what I recorded. That was intentional. But, I was just doing Dark Army stuff, so...
Find him aboard the sanctuary and come alone. With no more than 3 trusted accomplices.
So, yeah. So the Creeping Death, as a weapon, has a unique playstyle to it. The idea is you shoot these awful lobs around, and they're chilling. Now, if I reload it, they go to where you throw it. So that's the point of the Creeping Death. Is you shoot it a bunch, you reload it, and all the projectiles converge on that point. But with their second buff increasing the reload damage, that doesn't affect those projectiles. So it means that the weapon itself just kinda performs better when you just don't use its special ability.
Endgame!
Great start. I have run out of bullets! Probably goes crazy on the scrap loaders of DLC 1. The tanky robots. So I had ASA there, I had my ASCs there. I used all my ammo, chuck spamming down. One guy. Found the objective worst weapon in the game. I believe so. Also, Joe, ignore the anoint on Jackhammer, it's fine. I wasn't looking what? You see, it's fine. I was using a splash anoint. By accident. Wow, I killed an exploder, I think. It is capable of killing the weaker Hyperion loaders. It is incapable of killing Josie Bite. Hold on, let me go buy more bullets. It's one home. It's one place where it's able to kill things. Well, but... I'm out of bullets again! Something this Tedior pistol does better, by the way. Fitting, the trash gun belongs in the trash map. How far... Okay, so you know before Mouthpiece, before you enter his building, you gotta go up that hill. How far up the hill can we get before we run out of bullets? My guess is about a third of the way through the first segment. Such a good looking gun too, but it's gotta be so shit. Yeah, you don't see the skin anywhere else, do you? I don't think so. Cool as fuck though. Unfortunately, you don't get much of the gun to see it, but you know. Yeah, Rico Polybius. Do we have one of those on here? No. I also like how you've got white variants of each gun in this game. You know, that gun... That white pistol... Hold phone. Going back. We're going back to Devil's Razor. Why do you have this fucking vehicle? This does more. I don't have Groundbreaker turned on, but it would be very nice. Also, something about this area that I noticed, you get so many badasses for the amount of spawns. Like, when I came through here recording for Dark Army, all I got was anointed enemies. And I thought, well, I'm not killing shit quickly, but it's all anointed enemies, so it should just, like, deliver the point. So yeah, white TDO pistol doing better than doing better than Creeping Death. The issue, again, with the Creeping Death is even if its special effect did damage, you've got a gun. It's a shooting gun is what it is, because you hit something, it explodes. If you miss something, the bullets stay there, so when you run out of bullets and you reload, all your missed shots will go to the point of your throw reload. So really, it's not a chuck weapon at all, it's a shooty gun. So them buffing the reload throw damage was a misidentification of what the gun's about, and still just not enough. It does less damage than white rarity TDO weapons, like. Bet it kills my car. Wow, 5 million. Making empty chucks deal more damage. That as well.
Ooh.
Fantastic range. And it's off. Oh. That's its max range. I mean, you're not gonna need more than that, but like, that's kind of funny. That's its max range. Why is it 3 ammo per shot? Why is it 3 ammo per shot? Hey Leon, how you doing? Trying to decide if Borderlands 3 is worth it? What's my thoughts? Oh, well, you might get a little bit of a biased opinion here, but I do have, like, pushing 6,000 hours in this game, so I think it's great. Even casually as a playthrough, you'll get, like, if you max out a character casually, you'll get 40-50 hours out of this game pretty easily. So if you can get it on sale, which it is on a lot of the time, you get tons of content. Between the story and the DLC content especially. The DLC content is better than the main story. The main story is a bit so-so. This game's fantastic as a playthrough. And then if you decide you really like it and want to get into the depth of it, there's enough depth here to give you 6,000 hours of gameplay. I don't know which foregrip I put on it, but one increases shot cost by 1. Ouch. That probably has it for max DPS here, to be fair. Alien barrel shotgun. Okay, so, you want to know what's fantastic? Would 1000% buff save this garbage? I mean, yeah, but it fundamentally the gun the gun itself struggles. So yeah, alien barrels, right? Please tell me I have one on this character. I do. Okay. Alien barrels don't mean shit, because Bloodstar Beast exists. Let's use a better example. That one. So what's really cool about the Bloodstar Beast is it's got an alien barrel, but it only consumes 1 ammo per shot. However, it has the alien barrel, which gives us a magazine size increase by 50%, typically to account for the fact that it's consuming more ammo. But it's not. It's still consuming the same amount of ammo, it just has inherently a larger mag size thanks to the alien barrel. Which means you're more comfortable to go with the small magazine for the extra damage. It says 18, but the gun has 27. You get shields in Heart's Desire? It's just armor. No, you do. You would get the Ascendant, guys. You get armor. Yeah, you do. Oh, I'm using my my sniper class mod. Assault rifle. There we go. I like how Joey has like cartel members in like ancient eldritch cults. Like, dude has covered the galaxy. Joey really actually just is the most powerful NPC. Like, he just has members of his army everywhere. Within the COV, within Maliwan. You know, wedding invite's not bad. despite having really low base damage, it still kind of works.
Ready for a fight. Feel the power.
Yeah, the 1 ammo per shot of this thing is so nice. Although, if we use a ×3 variant, we do get 2 ammo per shot.
Right. Dealing with the snipe.
Share my strength!
No!
Coursing through my veins. It's on now.
What gun was that? Cocky bastard.
Fully energized. Scared yet? Through here. Feeling good. Oh, you've just made a big mistake. Ruined her.
Super Soldier's so nice for keeping topped off active. 'Cause you make yourself invulnerable, you get a kill, and then it's just free to recharge to full. And when it's full and you use it, you just take damage and it's fine. You keep topped off. Do I have a kick charger? I don't, but I should. I can't remember what weapon I used to one-shot the heart. I think it was... Was it ion cannon? I think it might have been. Right. With that, I'm gonna call it there. Fun day today. I got a decent idea on how much I like each of the sniper rifles. They're all very similar. I think favorite Skullmasher, followed by potentially Unseen Threat. Explosion and Wedding Invitation are close, and I think Wedding Invite is nicer. Then Monocle Bird of Prey, and then at last the Ionic Disruptor. It's a shame, because you would expect the Disruptor to be really good at 210,000 base damage, so I don't really get why it doesn't seem to perform at 210,000 base damage. Like, it doesn't perform how you'd expect it to. Like, even the cocky bastard is second to last. / last. But it's still nice to use its cocky bastard. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why I don't like it. It just doesn't seem to hit like it should. Maybe I'll play around with it a bit more. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow, I don't really know. I don't have anything planned. Maybe we could go all in on like the cryo modes we put together at the start of the stream and make that a proper save file. Sounds fun. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Stay safe, stay awesome. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.